Hello everybody, Siraz here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another cast. Today we are going to be watching Shadow versus DusRush, and it is going to be a TVP on Kulas Ravine, and we have Shadow spawning in the upper right position, and DusRush spawning in the upper left position. Man, I am good at directions. Also, this is going to be another one of those videos where I ask you guys to vote on something, trying to decide if I want health bars on or not. So, what I'm going to do is, for the first part of the replay, I won't have health bars, and for the second part of the replay, I'll turn them on. So at the end, if you guys like health bars, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't, give it a thumbs down. So let me know if which way you guys prefer it, and with that, you know, I'll do the rest of my cast that way. That's the idea. But anyways, back into this game. Looks like we do have a proxy barracks coming out from Shadow right here, and I expect to see some Reapers. Kind of silly that he decided to proxy it here. Like he proxied it without scouting. I guess, I mean, if you put it in like a center position or close to the middle, it will allow you to get closer to your opponent's base no matter where they are. Rallying his Reaper the wrong direction, or rallying his barracks the wrong direction. This is kind of silly here. DusRush about to scout this, however, and he'll probably be looking for a proxy very soon as he gets into the base of Shadow and sees no barracks around. So here we go, first Reaper on its way. And will DusRush be able to deal with this? He is getting in a simulator. He has a gate. I did not see what sort of gate that was, but it is up on about 18. Nice pylon there as well, coming up just as the gate comes up. Very nice timing there by DusRush. And here comes the Cybernetics core. The question is, will this Reaper do enough damage before DusRush is able to fight it off? A proxy bunker coming out for Shadow, but it's going to get taken down. DusRush pulling quite a large number of probes, and how did that SCV slip out of there? Crazy, crazy, crazy. If he manages to somehow finish this bunker, it'd be pretty clutch, but looks like it's not going to happen. And now Shadow going to kill the Zealot with his Reaper. How close is this gateway to being, or the Cybernetics core to being up? There we go, just finishing, and now we're going to see a chrono boosted stalker come out. But Shadow will have some time to do some damage to DusRush, and we'll have to see how many units he can kill. He already killed a Zealot, remember. Took out 2 drones, or probes there. Third probe right there. Oh, a second Reaper on his way, so that's 4 probes. Looking at the income tab, 5 probes. So DusRush, pretty hurt right here, but you have to remember, looking at Shadow's base, he really does not have too much production of his own, so I still think he is behind in workers. Yeah, it looks like it is 9-13. Shadow thinking about slipping in here, trying to get a few more probe kills. Oh, just waiting for it. I think he's waiting for the right opportunity. I mean, what would be really kind of cool here, and I'd like to see, I probably wouldn't have the micro or APM or the control to do it, but what if he like fainted with a Reaper, you know, all coming up this way, so then the stalker runs over here and then be like, just kidding, here comes Reapers the other direction, bam, 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 bam. But I don't know. So now Shadow doing a nice transition into this Marauder, and this is a good choice as the Marauders are very strong against stalkers. What is going on back in his base? Going to put down a factory very soon, so we will see some more tech coming out from Shadow. And looks like 2 Marauders are about to move out, and once again this tech could prove to be very effective if this stalker gets taken out. Oh, this is kind of too bad. So if Shadow would have actually attacked with his Marauders first, I think he would have been in a much better position, as he could have you know, came in with those Reapers from behind. but 3 Marauders plus a Reaper is a pretty strong force, and look at this, a lot of probes going down, but we do have a Stargate coming out for DusRush, and he does have a Void Ray on the way. And does Shadow have anything to deal with this? Not really. I think he's... Okay, so he knows it is there, obviously, because he's going to attack it with a couple units. And what he's trying to do is get out enough Marines to defend against this. The question is, will he get them out in time? He's even building another barracks here to kind of speed up production. Continuing to do some attack on the main of DusRush here. Killing tons of workers, and finally looks like Shadow is in the economic lead. And DusRush, like I said, does have this Void Ray on the way, so as soon as that comes out, he will be able to fend off this attack, but not before taking quite a bit of damage. I mean, look at how many workers going down, also losing another Stalker there. And yeah, looking at units lost, oh man, I can't even say it backwards. But looking at units lost, 1,800 to 850, so Shadow definitely in a good position here. I mean, his economy was hurt a little bit at the beginning, you have to remember that. But not too bad that in this position I think he's definitely in the lead. Oh no, poor Marine going to take some damage. You can't run from a Void Ray, silly. But these Marines need to fight. Or maybe, I don't know what he needs to do here. He's in a difficult situation. He needs a couple more Marines. I think it's something like 5 Marines take out this Void Ray. Oh, maybe that's the only one they're charged. I don't know. 4 Marines, 5 Marines take out a Void Ray. But DusRush did something very silly here. He actually ran away instead of just fighting, and that allowed Shadow to fend off this attack. And now he should be feeling pretty confident when fighting these Void Rays. So it looks like DusRush going to transition into a heavier gateway build, putting down 2 more gates, and also moving out with this Stalker. Do we see an expansion going up for DusRush? No, we do not. Void Ray coming here, though. Looks like he's going to snipe another Marine, just the Marines that are coming from this proxy. And so I think DusRush has an idea where this proxy is, and I think that's where he's going to send his Void Ray to kill this barracks. Looks like another Marauder on its way. Will this get picked off as well? I don't know if a Marauder or a Stalker wins, but when they don't fight like that, definitely the Marauder is going to lose. Trying to just buy as much time as possible as I mean, he knows he's doomed. Proxy Pylon going up for DusRush, so it looks like we might see some sort of Warp Gate push here, as the Warp Gate tech had just finished, and as you can see, all those Warp Gates did morph. Warp Gate kind of push, plus this Void Ray, and poor Marauders just getting picked off. Bad rally point there by Shadow. So, but looks like Shadow is going to move out. He has this Viking out plus some Marines, so he should be able to fight these or kill these forces very easily. But will he see these Stalkers coming around? Yes, he will. Needs to turn around and see if he can finish those off. I don't. Oh, poor Viking did go down there. Nice snipe by DusRush. I don't know if that would be enough Marines to fight the Stalkers. Looks like Shadow going to transition into a Bioforce. He does have a single medvac out. And putting down 2 more barracks. What a huge attack coming from DusRush here. Shadow's going to have to work really hard to defend against this. He does not have a very good army. Looking at the army tab here, yeah, look at how much each of the armies cost. Not in a good position, being forced to pull SCVs as well. So both players in this game have been forced to pull worker units. Shadow trying to put down some crisis bunkers, as I like to call them, and if he gets a couple up, I think he will be in a good position to defend against any future attack. Also bringing back his barracks. I don't think he wanted to have it in that exposed position any longer, as the proxy is more of a liability at this point. Looks like DusRush going to try and attack, though, before the bunker gets up. Oh, there we go. Finally, the bunker is up. So the Marines are in there. Maybe he needs to pull some more SCVs, though, to repair it. Oh, it looks like the bunker is going to go down, but it served its purpose. It did take quite a large number of shots from these Stalkers. And still, I think DusRush in a very good position. And I need to turn on health bars. There we go. So, second half of the battle, going to see health bars. But, DusRush, I still think is in a very good position. He has some of these weakened Stalkers here, but I don't think it's going to matter. And Shadow just does not have the force he needs to defend against this. I mean, looking at the army tab, such a huge difference. But he has to do something, going to poke out here, pulling the SCVs, but DusRush just being annoying and continuing to kind of poke in and out. Even putting a proxy robo facility up That's kind of cool, I guess. I wonder why he's doing that. Maybe he wants to get some immortals, but we don't really have... Oh, there we go. A couple marauders are coming out now. So the immortals might really help. Now Shadow, I think, going to kind of go for it, trying his best to push back this force, but just this shoot and scoot by these stalkers is proving really difficult to deal with for this Terran force. And it looks like both players kind of going to go for a last stand here. DusRush trying to do some nice control there, even sniping that medvac, and this is not looking good for Shadow at all. I think this, I don't know how Shadow's going to defend against this. He's going to have to pull a trick, like some kind of trick here. But I guess he does have a tank. Tanks are very strong against stalkers. But still, 28 to 50 is the food count. Looking at the worker count, 13 to 24. Shadow going to have to do something amazing to get himself back in this game. And I really, I really don't know what it's going to be. Or DusRush is going to have a huge blunder, like a move into Shadow's base and not attack or something. Just massive, massive blunder would really, I mean, that's I guess all Shadow can kind of hope for at this point. Also, do we have siege tech on the way? No, we don't. That could be a decent game changer as well. I mean, if you could get those tanks into position, maybe even up on this ledge to siege up, it would be so clutch. But DusRush's force is kind of in Shadow's base now, and he needs to do something to deal with that. Has this bunker up, but once again it's going to go down very quickly, and I think Shadow needs to, or basically, once again pulling SCVs. Oh, this is going to hurt him so much. He's losing such an economy here. But once again, he did manage to fend off this attack, and surprisingly, he's ahead, or behind in the units lost. Just kidding. I thought, I was confusing the players for a second there. At the beginning, Shadow was definitely ahead. 2 barracks going down there. That's not what Shadow needs. He needs to be able to keep his production buildings. I mean, every little bit helps. And now these immortals are here, and really gonna make it hard for Shadow to do anything here, as the counters to stalkers are kind of countered by immortals. But Shadow going to make a last stand. Will it be enough? Oh, no, it will not, as he leaves the game. So, I hope you guys did enjoy that game. And remember, vote thumbs up or I liked this replay if you like health bars on. Vote thumbs down if you do not like health bars. And with that, I think that will kind of be my last poll for a while. I'm kind of trying to figure out the best way to set everything up, and you know, what people like, what people don't like. Still kind of, you know, you think I'd have that smoothed out because I've been casting for a while now, but I really don't. So so help me out. Definitely vote. I appreciate you guys for doing that. And with that, that's it. So I'll see y'all later.